And it's horrifying to me, frankly, to hear that what hotels use to decide what they're going to price your vacation at or your airplane ticket at is being used to decide whether kids can go to college or not. That is incredibly disturbing. So my question is for Mr. Wishing. In your testimony, you described the enrollment management industry, which involves schools hiring consultants, frankly, like what I used to do. I had no idea that universities did this, who use sophisticated data modeling to pinpoint the exact price that an institution needs to charge to an individual student. How prevalent are these consultants in higher education? How much money are these people getting paid to do this? And how do they influence the prices that are charged to students and their families?
Well, they're out there. There are big name companies in the higher ed space.
Is that all they do? Like this is their business?
Well,
yield management for colleges?
there can be a big component of the business. The ones that I'm aware of, it's a big component of their business. I've been to I was at a summit, so to speak, here in D.C. and saw one of these companies demonstrate the model. The ethical implications of these things, to see them demonstrated, are jaw-dropping. And to be in a room when this happens and other members of the industry there, like on my side of the table, see it happen unaffected by what we just saw is staggering. And I think the reason that people are unaffected by this is that it's just the air that higher ed breathes. Of course, everybody does this. Like in the private world, everybody does it in the hotel world. I think a big problem, frankly, is the nonprofit status. And everybody might be horrified that I'm saying this, but the nonprofit status that higher institutions of education have, because we're supposed to serve the public good, and families and students assume that's what we're doing. But behind the curtain, there are people pulling all kinds of levers that don't work for the public good.
No, I appreciate that. Look, one of the biggest public policy problems we have today is the whole idea of nonprofit. It's a branding issue. People hear something as nonprofit, they assume like struggling people that are, starving to death, that are working for the nobility of the enterprise, because it's a nonprofit enterprise. All a nonprofit institution means is that there are no profits distributed to shareholders.